College Board's AP African American Studies course is undergoing a pilot phase. 60 schools opted to participate, including at least one high school in Florida. But Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has blocked the opportunity for high school students in his state to learn about African American studies by banning the course from Florida's curriculum. In an NPR.org article by journalist Juliana Kim, Christopher Tinson, the chair of the African American Studies Department at St. Louis University, provides a rough breakdown of the course. He said, the course will explore the origins of the African diaspora to Reconstruction, the Harlem Renaissance, the Civil Rights Movement, the Haitian Revolution, and more. He adds, the reason why this is even an important area of study is because of the historical erasures from historical records in public schools of African experiences. In contrast, Florida Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr. describes the course as filled with critical race theory and other obvious violations of Florida law. He goes on to say, we proudly require the teaching of African American history. We do not accept woke indoctrination masquerading as education. Mr. Diaz, how do you separate critical race theory from the legacy of the African American experience? Why do you classify the unapologetic teaching of the Black experience as indoctrination? This article goes on to discuss how AP courses teaching the culture and history of Europe, Germany, China, Latin, and Spanish, among others, have set a curriculum standard for the African American Studies course, yet there's been no outrage, insults, or bans placed on those courses. All these other ethnic groups are allowed to affirm and celebrate their culture through text, but African Americans are not. The New York Times reports that Florida's education department singled out activists like Angela Davis, who's a professor at the University of California, Santa Cruz, for being a self-avowed communist and Marxist. Kimberly Crenshaw, a professor at Columbia Law School and the UCLA School of Law, who it said was known as the founder of intersectionality, and the feminist writer Bell Hooks for using language like white supremacist capitalist patriarchy. This is truly an attack on Black scholars. It's an attempt to discredit some of the brightest and most accomplished leaders of Black thought by rejecting their work as inferior, and thereby nullifying their voices as authorities in their field. This is not DeSantis' first time targeting a program involving the African American experience. In 2021, Governor DeSantis and the Florida Board of Education banned public schools from teaching critical race theory, as well as material from the 1619 Project. In 2022, he signed the Individual Freedoms Act, also known as the Stop Woke Act, into law, which regulates how race-related issues are taught in public universities, colleges, and in workplace trainings. He's really building a case for himself as anti-Black.